Cholesterol is a molecule that a lot of people say can't live with it, can't live without it. I hope in this lecture you'll see that the latter is true. In this lecture, I'll go through the synthesis of ketone bodies and cholesterol, and we'll see how they're related to each other. We'll talk about cholesterol and health, and I'll also talk about how the steroids themselves are synthesized and how bile acids are involved. And these are all molecules that are related to cholesterol. Now, in the synthesis of molecules like cholesterol, we start with a very simple thing. The simple thing that we start with is the same thing that we started with in fatty acid synthesis, and that's acetyl-CoA. In cholesterol synthesis, we see that its pathway overlaps with the pathway of making ketone bodies, and that's the first thing that we're going to talk about. So, in the synthesis of ketone bodies and cholesterol, two acetyl-CoAs are joined together to make a 4-carbon molecule called acetoacetyl-CoA. This reaction is catalyzed by the reversal of the last step of beta oxidation of a fatty acid. Now, you may recall from that presentation that the enzyme thiolase catalyzes the breakdown or the cutting off of 2 carbon pieces from each of the fatty acid chains. When the fatty acid chain has 4, there are two molecules of acetyl-CoA that are produced. And if you run that reaction backwards, the 2 molecules of acetyl-CoA can be made into the molecule that you see here, acetoacetyl-CoA. In the next step of the reaction, you see that 2 more carbons are added from another acetyl-CoA to make a 6-carbon molecule called HMG-CoA. This molecule, as we will see, is a branch point between the synthesis of the ketone bodies and cholesterol. So we're going to follow, first of all, the ketone body synthesis. Ketone body synthesis occurs in the mitochondrion, whereas the cholesterol biosynthesis at least starts in the cytoplasm.